What's up, guys? Robert Emerson here. I'm Cris Cyborg's nutrition, diet, weight cut coach. They bring me in usually the last 3 or 4 weeks of camp, and we fine tune everything and take care of stuff for the weight cut. So we're here at Whole Foods grabbing some more ingredients. We're about 3 weeks out right now, so just grabbing some products, some supplements to get us through the next 3 weeks, as well as some supplements for after weigh-ins and all that stuff. So come inside, we'll take a look. So we're getting these for the week of weigh-in. So about 4 days before we weigh in, we cut out all sodium. So this is like a perfect weight cut snack. There's 0 sodium, if you guys can zoom in to see. So as far as the week of the weight cut goes, these Nativa snacks are perfect. The main ingredient is like organic date paste, right? So again, when you're that close to weight, every little bit of food in your mouth has to be like nutrient rich, right? So it's about eating nutrient dense food, and that we will move the water as easy as possible, right? So we're just picking up some Brazil nuts. We try to keep her on the alkaline diet, as alkaline as possible, right? And so the only nuts that are really on the alkaline diet are walnuts and Brazil nuts. So they're high in healthy fats and all that. And again, a great snack just for her to graze on throughout the day. Basically, the only grain that's on the alkaline diet is wild rice. It's actually the only grain that's native to American soil, so like the Native Americans used to eat wild rice. It's a little bit different. You can tell a difference between wild rice and normal rice when you cook it. Like normal rice just kind of sits in the bottom of the pot when you boil it. And even if you let it sit there, eventually all the water will evaporate and the rice will almost turn back to like a plastic state, the state that it was from. Wild rice kind of jumps and bounces around in the water almost like it's alive. And like I said, it's the only alkaline grain there is, and so we use that, mix it with quinoa and everything like that. So papaya is one of the most powerful, efficient foods for killing off parasites, especially if you eat the seeds, right? The power of nutrition is in the seeds. Look what happens in the seed when you plant in the soil, give it some water and sunlight. It grows into an oak tree, right? Or produces, fruit and vegetables for us to eat. Like, it's literal magic that happens. So eating this stuff in the morning on an empty stomach, when you chew the seeds, it's not a really pleasant taste, but there's almost like a gas that goes off in your mouth, and when you chew it, you can feel and taste this gas. So that gas goes off when you chew it. That's the gas that kind of kills off the parasites on the inside. And then about 30 minutes later, eat about 5 to 7 organic dates, and dates are another super powerful food about cleaning the insides and the intestines and all that stuff too. So we do that as like a daily detox, and it's like a good morning breakfast, and then follow up by some bulletproof coffee. So we'll grab one of these.
So what are you getting there?
I was getting some fish and lean meat, some bison. I try to stick the salmon and bison, again, especially as we get closer to the weight cut. Stick with more lean types of proteins. It's about keeping the champ happy. There's more than one way to skin a cat, so we try to do it as try to just make it as enjoyable as possible, right? Getting some Curie Gold grass-fed butter. They're grading the quality of the butter, and they say this is the best cooking oil there is to use. Highest smoke point, and you don't even really need any flavoring for the food. So this is lower sodium, this is 0 sodium. So again, as we get closer to the weight cut, we just start adding and swapping out little ingredients and stuff like that go along with the game plan. So chickpeas are like basically like little amino acid snacks, right? Like they're one of the best vegan amino acid sources. So any of these Saffron Rhodes, she loves these things. She'll grind through almost a bag a night if I give it to her. But again, chickpeas, great amino acid or protein source for vegan or alkaline athletes and stuff like that. So again, it's the little things. It's cool to see companies and stores carrying products that are catered to this kind of lifestyle and these kind of like hardcore more diets and everything. So. We're doing the weight cut for Cyborg. So we just grabbed the last round of groceries basically for fight camp. Came to refill a bunch of the stuff we got a couple weeks ago, and made the last run now, and then here we go. This is the last 2 weeks of work, 3 weeks till the week of the fight, so we're ready.
Are you going to make her pay for calling you out the way she did? I don't know. Let's see that. I just excited about.